Jay Johnson said, last night, I'm sitting there in the room, and I got a text, and it's from Javen Coleman. And he says, I know we're kind of thinking about who to pitch. I am your guy. And Brock Wilken has been in the middle of everything for this Wake Forest team, who, by the way, has scored 6 runs in 2 games.
Especially with 2 strikes.
It's a great start after falling behind 2-0. Coleman. Just missed. Easily see a green light for this guy 3-0 if he gets one to hit, but he won't, and it's ball 4. And this one deep to center field. That sends Cruz back, and then he stops. And he's under it to make the play.
A really good slider, and it just feels like next man up for Wake. Like, go throw a dart, and you're going to pitch now.
Cruz and White, who's zeroing in on 100 RBIs. Eduardo talked about Trey Morgan at the top. It's been terrific. Keener is absolutely right now pitching at a record pace as he got Cruz on 1 pitch and then White on 3.
Now we're doing the 2-step early.
They'll give a look at it. Wilkins over there. He may have a play, and he does. And that's into left field. That'll be the first hit of the game. 0-2 to Danny Corona, the DH. Swing and a miss with a good look through camera.
2 good ones.
The second strikeout for Coleman.
Didn't have it in the first inning, though. All of a sudden, here it comes, shows up, makes the adjustment.
ACC tournament 3-0.
Ball's out.
Out of Florida, 1 of 6 with a walk and 2 Ks on a 3-1. That's ball 4. We are loaded. Hawk will go the other way. Every morning trying to have fun. There's fun. A shot back up the middle. Bennett's going to score. Corona's being waved. Cruz throw bounces off the mound. It's 2-0 on an RBI single by Tommy Hawk.
Good job all around with the base runner.
And now you got to limit the damage. Lucas Costello, junior out of Miami. There is a lot at stake, certainly for that team, Wake Forest. The last time they were in the College World Series, 1955, they won the whole thing. Wake already with 2, and he got him. Got him to chase up top, a huge punch out. Veloso hitting 400, and that is in, and that's a walk. Yeah. That one gets away quickly to second base. Veloso, and he's in there. Bottom third of the order guy coming up with big hits. 1-0, and that's another one. Down the line, fair ball. That's going to plate Veloso into second base with a double is Jobert. And LSU's got some life 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. Veloso on the ground up the middle, and it is cut off by the second baseman. He throws behind the runner at third. What a play by Justin Johnson. He saved a run. But an infield single for Veloso has him on the corners. Look out. Pearson, the 9-hole hitter, and that's another one. Straight take on the way with men on the corners, and he was swinging at it, and Kurtz is able to make the play. Oh. Nasty away. Johnson offered at it. Might have been ball 4, but instead it's another strikeout, and he's got through Wilken and Johnson here in the third. Pierce Bennett. That sends Jobert into the corner. He's still in the corner, and he's there to make the play.
When he's on base, that's Cruz.
So he went, and it required a great play. There's your Baltimore chopper. It's cut off by the second baseman. Safe at first. No advancement from Cruz. Well, Justin Johnson's made a couple of good plays. One ranging to his right. This one, he got the ball in left, and that also kept Cruz at second base. 3-0 on the way to Dugas. That's missing ball 4, and they are loaded. It's 2-1, but for how long? That one gets away. Not very long. Cruz touches home. It's 2-2, and everybody else moves up 90. 2-0, grooved a fastball, and that ball is smoked. Out of the yard, 3-run home run. Cade Veloso, and it's all Tigers. Rather high changeup in the end that he hit 387 feet. Johnson.
High three.
Herring's third strikeout since he's come on. Right at the second baseman. An easy play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch. Griffin Herring. 1-2-3 inning in the 4th.
See when they go to the bullpen, or if they go to the bullpen, if it ends up being Sullivan.
High three.
Yes, sir. Right down the middle, back-to-back punch-outs. And 3 in the game for Keener.
High three.
Great pitch. Oh, there's some pitching. That was the first inning,
Yeah.
Seth Keener. And he gets one to hit, and it's off the glove. And that's not going to be any play. Real close. Herring with a snare. It's interesting, had he not caught it, you wonder if perhaps Thompson would have had a chance himself.
He would have been in the right position.
3-2 to Wilkin.
All 4.
Nope, he walked him, and now the tying run's going to come to the plate. She was unaware and she wasn't smiling. Walked has scored for Wake Forest. Wow. How about that from Griffin Herring?
Back to the one he trusts most. Found a slider against Justin Johnson right there. Well, create a little bit of traffic for himself.
Florida TCU, it ended today on an incredible play. Michael Robertson at the wall took away what would have been a game-tying hit. He got on top of that one, hits the ground ball to Houston, who throws across. Not a good throw. Did he tag him? Yes, on the shoulder.
You know, and that's the second time that Tommy White has chased pitches out of the zone up. Continue to pitch them up and in.
Outside, ball 4.
And that gets away, and that gets away far enough for Morgan to go to second base.
You know, his positioning where he's at, everything is kicked towards his left.
Good slider there. And it gets Peloso. 2-2. That's hit hard. That's through. And again, the leadoff man, like last inning, on for Wake Forest. 1-2. Great slider. Good call. 6 punch-outs for Griffin Herring.
It's really been the key. He has found that slider, and in big spots he's just gone down to it. Threw it early in the count.
That is like hitting a golf ball into a pond. It ain't coming back. Twice to advance to the finals. That is in there for a strike. He got him to chase, and that is the 3rd strikeout for Sullivan in the 4 men he's faced. In the hole, and that's going to be a hit. Went underneath the glove of Wilkin, and Houston really had no chance. So Milazzo delivers a 2-out single.
Yeah, way to battle on that at bat for Milazzo, and
All the high strike there, and here's the next one, a breaking pitch to first and smothered by Nick Kurtz, and that will end the inning. 6 strikeouts.
That would be fun.
And 6 Ks. And into center, and it's a blooper that falls for Costello, who squared. He got hit by that pitch on his knee.
Swing. Your first base.
that was a great idea by Costello.
Big gap in right center. And this is a rollover. Could be 2. Dugas, no, he just flipped it slowly. And they only get 1.
We did 2 things. He backpedaled to get the hop and then did not put anything behind that flip.
And he did it again. And it looked like a curveball. And Wilkin is down.
Top of the zone.
0-1.
They need him to pitch well. Look out. Third, Costello at first. He got him. And look at the emotion on the mound. They will throw him out at first base. Herring was outstanding, and Guidry came in and put his stamp on it. Wilkin and Johnson out. They strand 2. Lets the ball travel. 1-2. Pounds this one into the ground. Staying down out of this Houston high throw. He is safe. That's the second poor throw for Merrick Houston at shortstop, and Cruz flying down. They'll give an error to the shortstop, but he is at first.
It's an error on the throw, but watch.
That is ripped into right field by Tommy White, and LSU is in business.
It is a masterclass in using the opposite side of the field when you watch Tommy White hit. So spread out.
Pops it up, and that's like the fourth time we've seen here at the College World Series somebody try to bunt it, and it end up being popped up to either the third or first baseman.
I don't like it.
And now Dugas. And this one to Kurtz. He tags, yes, and the flip.
Hello,
What a
baseball
play.
IQ.
Spider-Man over there.
Hello, baseball IQ. Playing in the perfect spot. We've talked about Kurtz's ability to defend.
Ouch, right back off the middle. It is kicked.
Oh, no, Morgan.
And there is no play.
Thought Trey Morgan should have stayed at first, but Lee smelled that hit right there.
And this one is down in center field. And now you bring the tying run to the plate. It's going to be Tommy Hawk. Here's the first one. On 3 times, struck out his first time up. Right at the third baseman, and White snared it. Tommy White.
That's for sure.
Hawk is coming in, and it's an easy one for him. Pick in the draft that's coming up on the 2-2. That's outside. 3 balls leads to 4, and that's a walk. LSU's throwing Paxton Kling out there as they pinch runner. Merrifield and Kling. Merrifield's at second. Beloso comes off. If this score holds, 1-2 to Milazzo. That sends Hawk over there. Merrifield will tag from second. And they are sending the runner home. Here's the throw, and he is nailed at home. Good call, Eddie. Nick Kurtz was all over it too as they went for the pick. Kurtz fired to Bennett Lee, who slapped the tag on Merrifield coming in from third.
Have 2 of the best arms in the country tomorrow night if this holds.
Know who that guy is, Skeens, or have seen him pitch for 100 miles an hour.
Tomorrow, he'd help them tomorrow.
Hurd warming. 3-2. 3-2 again. Sports Center is next on ESPN. That's a big walk. All 4.
Outside.
Yes, sir. Great pitch from Cooper on the corner, and Kurtz frozen with a bat on his shoulder with 2 men on. Then he got Justin Johnson, getting them into different roles. Call strike 3, top of the zone. He's been calling it all night, and Wilkin is down again. On the ground, this could do it. White, and we will have a game tomorrow night. LSU's bullpen and Beloso beat Wake Forest.